Good.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on?
Dude, this Read AI thing, it's really good. Even though I canceled my account, I still get an email from it that summarizes the entire episode and puts it on our website. Well, I put it on the
It's free.
website.
It's free real estate.
Yeah. So if anyone listens to the pod and wants a full description of what happens, I always copy and paste that onto the blog post on bossandthebrewer.com.
Excellent. It's probably because we spruik it and it's getting free advertising.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. You got a beer?
I do. I've got a very special beer actually.
I'm gonna get my schooner glass out. Give me 1 second.
Which sort of schooner? South Australian, Queensland, or Brewdog? Oh, fucking
Brewdog.
Brewdog, of course. Oh dear, what's happening? I've got a beer.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Wait. Be still. Be still. Nice. Love it. Oh, one in a melon.
Yeah, this is.
Love
I
that.
went to hike a brewing company last Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, for the steak
Uh,
thing.
the steak thing, the Wagyu thing,
Interesting.
with Stephen Keating, who's one of my students from last year, from Charlie's Creek Wagyu and camping ground out in Chinchilla, and always out to go and support my students in their endeavours after they finish the course and that sort of thing. Steve and I have a very tumultuous relationship. I'm a bit of a bastard in the brewery. Those who've studied under me know that I'm a bit of a bastard in the brewery, not on purpose, just to give the real world experience and of being a commercial brewer and that sort of thing. When you graduate, you put in the hard work. Then we're good mates.
Right.
And so yeah, he's building a brewery out in Chinchilla, and he's got a Wagyu farm, and it's all sustainable and carbon neutral. He's aiming for it to be carbon neutral and all that sort of stuff. And man, it was fascinating. And it was
So
a
he's
bloody good
currently got a
steak.
Wagyu farm and he wanted to get into brewing, so
Yes,
that's why he did the
he's
course.
bought a brewery. He's got a brewery. He's building it. He's got all the
Wow.
kit, and he just can't build it at the moment because he can't get the trades out to go to Chinchilla.
I'm
Holy
just looking at
shit!
it
Look at the
now.
head
I'm trying to think. I
retention
don't
on
think
that.
I've actually ever been
Look
there.
at the head retention on that. That's a fucking dirty ass glass. It's got brilliant head retention.
Nice. I'm looking at Chinchilla now. I don't
Hmm.
think I've ever been there. I've been at, yeah, I know, yeah, that's fucking miles away.
Oh my god.
Good?
That's fucking amazing. I don't normally
Yes.
drink sours, but that's fucking amazing.
Tell
Wow.
me.
Holy shit. Thirst quenching melon sour. Fucking hell. Wow, that's blown my mind. Wow.
What's the ABV on that thing? Or the
I don't
standos?
know. I
The
can't read.
standos, I should say.
My eyes have rolled in the back of my head. 1.2 standos. It's the perfect number.
Mm, that's good. So that's about what,
Four
four?
and a half, four and a half
4.5%?
percent.
Nice.
Fuck. That's amazing. Brewed at Helios. So unbelievable. Wow, that's fucking amazing. Wow, I'm digging that. I don't drink sours a lot, but that's fucking delicious.
Nice. It looks good in the glass too.
Hmm. Hmm. I got a gold medal at the Queensland Awards too.
Solid.
Hmm.
Phil's in
Yum.
Phil's in actual Kokoda at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gone to Papua New Guinea. He's actually tour guiding
Oh,
Kokoda this year. So 3 weeks, I think he's over there. And
Jesus.
I'm going next year. You want to go next year?
You have to tell me a bit more. I did the Gold Coast one, but I don't think it's the same, is it?
It's a little more up and down hill.
I did the Gold Coast one last year.
How was that?
Well, I'll be 100% honest. The night before, I had probably 1.5 bottles of wine, if not more,
Good
because
preparation.
for not a very, very good reason other than I have a habit of doing that before big occasions, and I didn't exercise at all.
How long was that
And
walk?
and I didn't train. I did one walk in the Narang like velodrome area to be like
Mm.
get a feel for it. So I was fucking worried. Um, I did the 48K. So you can do the 96K, I think, but you have
In
to
a
like
day?
it's like overnight. You start early in the morning, like 10 o'clock, and you walk up and down hills and shit. It was fucking awesome. And then the last walk is pitch black, and you finish like in the middle of the night.
Hmm.
Um, and I'll be honest with you, it was pretty fucking easy. I won't lie. It wasn't that hard. I did not find it that hard.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's do the real thing next year.
Yeah, I feel like it was like it was towards the end. It was boring because it was long.
Yeah.
Like towards the end, you're just walking through the Narang, this road in the back of Narang, like
Yeah.
for hours and hours. So it was boring. But it was. I thought I would die, and I got to the end. And I was like, you know what? I feel good that I did it, but it wasn't the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yes.
So I think I did like the entry level one. Whatever the fucking real one is, must be a fuckload harder than that.
Yes. Okay. Well,
have you done it?
Go.
Have you done the Gold Coast one?
No, I would like to go do the real one.
The real one.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be good fun to. I always wanted to do it when my old man was alive. You know, and he got too old to do it because he was an old man.
Yeah.
And so, but I would definitely love to do it.
Was he involved in the was he a veteran or?
Yeah, Vietnam veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, mate. He was 21 years in the army.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm just on Phil's Facebook Coda Spirit group. Just competed there. Give me a link, Phil. What are you doing? Because don't you have to donate to this thing? Fucking
I don't know.
Do better, mate. I'm on his Facebook trying to work out where he is and get a link to get some more information. All I can see is like thongs and a rattenhund and fucking that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he does. Drinks a lot of beer.
Yeah.
And anyway, it was a bloody
before that.
I'm keen to do it. I've been meaning to do it for fucking years, and I think if I get myself fit over the next year, I think it's worth doing before I get too old because I'm an old man.
So this is so it's a 96. So it's the 96. Well, why don't you at least do the Gold Coast one? That's a fucking easy.
They do it over 4 days. I think
it's right here. It's
convenient. Yeah, they do the 96 Ks over 4 days.
Yeah. But why don't you do the Gold Coast one just as like a way to prepare for?
When is that?
Well, I think it's now. It's like happening. It happens at the same time.
Well, no.
Okay. I'm spitballing ideas. 96K is a long fucking way. Like I got to the end of 48 and I was like, some of these dudes that were doing 96 were like sprinting past us. These dudes are like proper fit, like crazy shit.
Yeah.
But the 48K one was not that bad.
I did a hike out at Springbrook. It was 14 Ks down the Perlingbrook Falls and back up again. That was good fun.
Yeah, very similar to that. It
was 5.5 hours, 6 hours though.
Yeah.
But we took our time and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's very similar to that. Like you start in some guy's paddock, you walk all about the mountain, you got spectacular views all over the Gold Coast. And then you walk along the mountains and then back through the national park, and it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay.
Anyway, back to the Wagyu thing. So how was the Wagyu night?
It was really good. Marble score 8, rump or rib fillet or something like that. And
there's a fairly big difference between those two. You're not sure which one it was? You don't give a shit?
Yeah, I care. I just didn't ask.
All right, it started with R.
I think it was. Right. I think it started with R.
All right.
And of course the beers are good at Hiker as usual, and they made a gravy with Wagyu beef fat.
Oh, tallow, love that.
And no shit, it's just very decadent.
Yes,
and very good.
So how were they cooking it? Were they like frying it up for you?
No, they smoked the whole thing, and then reverse seared it, sliced it, reverse seared it.
Oh, okay, interesting. So how thick is this?
It was really good. That was just a decent sized steak, good steak. It's $50 for a fucking marble score 8 Wagyu. I was pretty happy. I'm going to go out there for the weekend. Go pitch the tent.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Maybe I'll drive. Maybe I'll load up the VFR or something and ride the bike. Yeah,
so what's it like about the same distance from here to Toowoomba as it is to Chinchilla from Toowoomba?
No, it's past
4
Toowoomba.
hours? Yeah.
It's 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah. That's a fair way.
Yeah. Just go, come out for a weekend.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Bring the missus.
Yeah, fucking let's do it.
Go on a Friday. I think they do the thing on a Friday. Fuck off early. Oh, it's Poets Day. Piss off early. It's Friday.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And it's past Dolby even. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a fair hike.
It is from my place. 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's not bad. Very straight road after Toowoomba. But yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, this is okay. That's a walk. We're not walking there. What the fuck?
No, we're not walking. How long's the walk?
4 hours. Wow, 4 hours from here. Yeah, because I have to basically go to Brisbane and then
you got to go. You got to go either through Brisbane or maybe through Canungra or something like that.
Yeah.
Warwick. So yeah.
Have you been out there?
No, I've not. I'm keen. Super keen. But you just go out there, and I'm really keen to see what he's doing with this. The sustainability thing, right? So basically what he does is he's got 1,200 acres, I think, if I remember. And he feeds his Wagyu on this crop that he grows, which is actually a pest crop, but it's actually good to, and he cultivates it solely to feed the Wagyu.
Really?
So he doesn't buy fodder unless he absolutely has to. And so he grows this crop, which just fucking grows everywhere. It's drought proof and all that sort of stuff. And it can be dry as a bone out there. And he can raise good, solid Wagyu out there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then you can give him spent grain as well once he gets the brewery going.
Well, exactly. I told him that. I said, once you get the brewery going and feed him the spent grain, it's like the ultimate in fucking recycling, mate.
Wasn't that the thing with the Japanese Wagyu that they used to give him beer?
I asked about that. And yeah, that's bullshit.
Okay, but it's a cool story, and he could incorporate that into his brewery for sure.
It's a myth.
Okay, well,
I'm sure he's not that kind of guy.
Never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn.
Yeah, but Steve's not that kind of guy.
That's fair. All right.
He's very fucking straight up honest. If you look at cloverhillmeats.com.au, that's his Wagyu. Let me put that in the chat.
I'm looking at this right now.
And they can shop online. Wagyu shop online. Here we go.
Yeah, are you gonna buy a whole cow? He's gonna buy some shit starting with R.
Steaks. Here we go. Rib fillet, 2 pieces, $60.
Topside roast. Oh yeah, naughty but nice.
Porterhouse, $43. Like rump steak. Oh, there was a rump steak I had.
Dude, I fucking
Wagyu brisket, $33. Yeah, me too. I always love cooking at home.
I eat steak.
We got here
every fucking night. Hang on.
2 350-gram steaks for $60.
Dude, their Instagram link on the homepage doesn't work, and it says it links to Clover Hill Camping, and it says page not found.
Yeah,
tell your boy
Charlie's Creek. Charlie's Creek. So
tell your boy it's broken.
Very old school. Very old school.
Very old school.
So yeah, there you go. Let's get some fucking Wagyu happening.
That's awesome.
What else is going on?
Dude, not much. I'm looking for a place to live because I have to move out in like fucking 3 weeks or something.
Oh, you got the settlement date coming up.
Yeah. So looking at rentals at the moment. That's really.
How's that looking?
Well, it's tough because there's like a lot of the time it's just me and Erin, but half of the time it's me and Erin and my 2 kids and her kid. So there's 5 of us in the house. So there's no way around it. Like we need a 4-bedroom house.
Yes. What are you looking at renting? An apartment or a house?
It has to be a house. 5 people and a dog. It has to be a house. And a big dog, like not a fucking apartment dog. Elon's just a buffhead. He just knocks people out constantly.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean,
you know what they say about dogs and their owners.
They look like them. He's a handsome motherfucker.
Yeah, still a bullhead.
Yeah, no. So yeah, no. It's not super fun, but figure it out.
Where are you looking?
Oh well, that's the other thing is because it's tough because
you've got kids going to school and shit.
Yeah, in completely different areas. Like Mount Nathan Surfers Paradise, and Varsity Lakes, like the complete opposite ends of the Gold Coast in every direction. So it's just, there's no easy answers, but we'll figure it out. Dude, I know you're not having kids because we've talked about this, and you don't think about this, but why are you doing?
Don't say what we said for dinner, you dickhead.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying, you don't think about this. If anyone is listening to this, and this is not reproduction advice, but the fucking second you decide to have kids, you will be poor for the rest of your life, and you'll be compromising on all of your fucking decisions. Like you're there in an awesome apartment, St. Lucia, walking distance to everything, right on the river. Easy access to transport. You're still late for everything, which is fine. But
I get the ferry.
Yeah, I know, but you get it an hour after the event starts. That's fine. It's just easy. I've got my
TV. I've got my shit car. I've got my cool motorbike.
You got everything.
I've got my coffee machine.
You have 3 different.
I make beer.
Down there. Yep.
Yeah, I'm fucking happy as pig and shit, mate.
Fucking good life, dude. That's why the human race is just going to fizzle out, because all the young people are smart enough to realize it's a real bad idea to have kids.
Yeah, it's not like I love kids. Kids like me. I'm a great uncle. I'm a really good uncle or drunkle. And but it's just not for me. You know, if you had to ask me that question 10 years ago, maybe. Not now.
Yeah, I was never super keen to have kids. I just kind of went along with it.
Oh dear. Don't tell them that.
No. My kids are the best. But yeah, no, it makes things a little bit extra challenging. So you compromise here and there and figure it out. But yeah, anywhere on the coast with a decent enough size house that doesn't cost too much money.
Approximately, what would you be looking at rent-wise for a 4-bedroom place in the Gold Coast?
Oh, like,
what do you need to budget for something like that?
Absolute cheapest. That, like, one I went today was the cheapest I've seen. Within, like, I'm looking Robina, Varsity, Mermaid, Raw Beach. I'm not looking. You can't really go further east. You can only go further north. Like, you could go to kind of Yatla, or like you can go up that way. There's no cheaper in like the main part of the Gold Coast. So the cheapest place I looked at that was, like reasonably comfortably livable. Like, this place, the carpets were being ripped up. It was pretty much a shithole, but it was 4 bedrooms, $800 a week. And for like most of the places I look up, like if you do a search on realestate.com for rentals for a 4-bedroom house in a general reasonable Gold Coast sort of region for under $1,200, you get a handful of properties. Like a handful across the entire Gold Coast. Pretty fucking
wow. The vacancy rates are really fucking low at the moment, eh?
Crazy. Like I have no idea. Like we'll be fine. I fucking sold a house. I can pay for rent for a while. It'll be fine. But like, what do people do if they're just normal fucking people who don't?
Yeah, just like, with a job, and they're just like, what if they're just like blue collar workers or hospitality workers or something like that, and they need to live near work?
It's fucking insane. And if you don't live near work, you just have,
transport costs.
You can't get around the Gold Coast. It's impossible. So you're driving a car.
No, you need to drive a car, yeah.
Yeah, and fuel's fucking through the roof. It's really...
Or get a fucking scooter.
Dude, people are dying on those things left and right. You should see those...
No, not that sort of scooter, proper scooter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. It's long distance, though. Like, it's not like Brisbane. You can't be like... You're like, what, 5 kilometres to the city on a scooter?
Yeah, 4 k's, yeah.
Dude, Gold Coast is not like that. Like, I'm driving...
No, I know.
You're driving 20...
I grew up on the Gold Coast.
Hey?
I grew up on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, but it's different now. So much different.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, definitely.
Like people will work in Yatla. Like for me to drive, if I want to get a reasonable job on the Gold Coast in, kind of industries related to ours, manufacturing or distribution or whatever, they're all in Yatla. That's a 55-minute drive from where I live.
Yeah. The fucking funny thing though, right, is they call Yatla the Gold Coast.
Yeah,
that makes no sense to me. When I was a kid growing up and I was living in Labrador there, right? And we didn't even call Helensvale the Gold Coast. It's like, fuck, that's not even the Gold Coast. Like, it's over near the Gold Coast Highway. No way, it's not Gold
Yeah.
Coast.
Yeah. But most of the people who live in the Gold Coast live in those kind of areas.
Mm.
There are very few. And if you think about it, like it really shouldn't be affordable to live, this close to the beach. It's one of the best, most spectacular locations in the world. It should be expensive. That's fine. But it doesn't really have the ability to just go 20 minutes inland like Brisbane does and save a bit of money and compromise on different things. It's kind of just becoming a place where you kind of have to be rich to live. Like Sydney. It's Sydney. But it doesn't have the employment.
Are you going to buy a new place eventually?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know. We'll see. Got to work out my career first, or lack thereof.
How's that going?
It's tough. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I can't really work in the beer industry, I don't think, because I'm still sort of tied to Black Ops in a way. It's something I started. It would just feel weird working anywhere else. And I'm not super optimistic about the beer industry, as you probably know if you listen to this podcast. I want to be, but I've fucking turned pessimist, unfortunately.
Yep. Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, I don't know. And I've got what I am going to do is buy a little company. I think I mentioned on here before, a little company that has like a bunch of hosting clients and still continue with the WordPress stuff, which will give me, which is happening soon. That'll give me, things to do during the day and a bit of an income, but it's not, it's not like that's the direction of my life. I need to think of something that's a bit more, enriching to the soul than websites. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Interesting. Well, you'll sort something out.
I will.
No doubt. You'll land on your feet.
I will.
What's in the news?
Well, we do have news this week, which is... what
happened last week? Did we have news last week?
No. Last week was no news is good news.
Yeah, well, I think it's because it's winter and everyone's battening down the hatches because it's so fucking quiet.
And Dry July is coming. Oh, is that still a thing, Dry July?
Could we not do Dry July?
Every month's a dry month. It's like
when the industry is suffering so much, we can't do Dry July unless just drink and give money to the fucking charity for Dry July, and then everybody wins. Do both. That's
what I reckon. There's too much. It's like February is like something, can't remember which, but like people like basically stop drinking towards the end of January. February's always a bad month. Dry July, then the sober October.
It's Feb Fast. It's Feb Fast.
There you go.
Dry July and October.
Fuck me. Too much. Anyway, I did have some items here and I had a good schedule plan, but you've fucked it all up and put something at the start of it. So let's talk about what you want to talk about.
Well, I saw
you obnoxiously put this at number one as opposed to like at the end of the list.
Well, it's fucking important.
All right. I'm just saying.
I was sent a picture today of we might be breaking news here.
Oh, really?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I sent a picture of a poster that was dropped off at a bottle shop. And it showed a new lager coming up from Cooper's.
Okay. You have to tell me and the audience why this should be number one on our list.
It's Cooper's doing a lager. What a great idea to add to their lineup.
I'm listening. Just
I mean, like, you can say what you want about their bloody, religious or political views and that sort of thing, but they're still a bloody Australian brewery and independent, mind you.
The biggest and longest independent brewery.
They're so independent, they're not defined as independent.
They're too independent for the independent.
Go fucking figure that shit out.
Yeah.
It's the fucking dumbest rule ever. Anyway, so yeah, they've got a lager coming out, and I went, yeah, fuck yeah, Cooper's lager. It's Australian style lager too.
So they don't have a lager currently?
No.
Never made a lager?
No. It's ale. Cooper's sparkling, Cooper's, which is the red one, Cooper's Pale, which is the green one.
And all the
You got
rip-offs
the
they did.
XPA, you got the
The
Tropical,
XPA, the
Pacific
Ale, and all
Ale.
those rip-offs.
The Stout's fucking excellent. They've got a mild, and that's bloody brilliant as well.
Interesting. Okay.
Don't forget they do Cooper's Vintage once a year.
Yeah, I used to enjoy that.
It's nearly due out. It's nearly that time of year.
Well, can you elaborate on? Okay, so it's taken a long fucking time to make a lager. What do you think's going on?
I think they're just making something cheap and cheerful that people want to drink.
That's fair. They got a few of those though, don't they?
Yeah, no, well, not in a lager flavour though. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
So what do you know about this? Should I put this in the headline of our episode, or is it?
No, the AI will fucking look after it, eh?
Okay. Hey, AI doesn't do everything. It just gives us the text to put in the fucking.
Great.
Oh, cool. I'm down with that. I'm a fan of Coopers. Good on them.
Yeah, me too. It's like the sparkling and pale, right? You know, love it or hate it, it's a style of beer that is uniquely Australian.
Yep.
And I have a lot of respect for the style, and I wish I could make a beer that good, and maybe one day I will.
No one hates it, do they? No one hates fucking Coopers.
Oh, people just go there. They want to drink Pacific Ale or something like that. But that style of beer, Cooper's Sparkling, Cooper's Green, Nail Ale, a few others around. That's a uniquely Australian, and in particular South Australian style of beer. And it's something that's uniquely ours. It's part of our culture. It needs to be protected. Yeah,
and just the brand Coopers itself. Most people your age or my age have enjoyed that. It would be one other beer that would list as one of the kind of the gateway beers to the whole thing.
Yes. And when someone asks, should I roll the bottle? The answer is yes.
Yeah, you roll the bottle. See what happens.
It needs to be drunk with the yeast.
All right.
Fury yeast is a great laxative.
Oh, okay. All right. Fury and Sun are closing. And according to what the reports are, they're just closing because they feel like it's a good decision and they want to move on. They don't not happy with where the industry's at. Things are getting tough.
Yeah. It's tough, and I figured they probably, at the point, I suspect they've probably gotten to end of a lease or something like that and just gone, you know what? We roll it over for another 5 years, or we just pack it up, boys, and let's go.
Do you know anything about this brewery?
Yeah.
What
it's out near Melbourne Airport. Okay. I've met Andrew Georgia a couple of times. And
they seem like nice guys reading this.
Great couple of people. I think their original head brewer was Craig Eulenstein, is at Stone Wood now. Yeah. And he put a lot of work into their OG beers and stuff like that. And I don't know,
because those tanks look pretty fucking.
No, it's pretty big production brewery actually. Yeah. It had kind of a tap room. Oh, it hadn't been for years, but had kind of a tap room. But I think it was more meant to be a production brewery. About the breweries that are for sale in Melbourne at the moment, right? You've got like all this kit. It's all on an auction site. I saw an auction website.
That's a decent.
You've got the and then don't forget you've got the Red Dot Brewery, which is another 2 million, 3 million litre a year brewery. It's for sale. It's just sitting there in Laverton doing nothing. So there's a lot of capacity out there, and also don't forget Two Birds.
Yeah.
Two Birds. What are they going to do with that kit? Shut it down, right?
And they got the old canning line that we sold them. That'll be fucking handy for someone. Someone should buy it.
Yeah. So if you have a think about it, there's a lot of excess capacity.
100% opportunity for
sitting out there at the moment. Sitting out there at the moment. It's a shit time to start a brewery, but if you're a person who's prepared to take a risk and buy at the bottom of the market, this might be the time.
100%. When we started,
play the long game.
The only way you could get a kit was we physically went to China to find a brew kit. Yeah. Like we're like, fuck me. Imagine just now, just be like, fuck, I'll go on an auction site and buy something that's been working.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Ended up 90 grand. The Black Ops HQ kit's on sale at the moment for 90 grand. That kit we bought from China. Same kit.
Yep. Much interest?
I don't know. I'm not involved, but I just saw it. I saw it on Brews News or whatever's advertising it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, eh? So, you got that. 3 other breweries, all their kits for sale. There's a glut of fucking kit at the moment.
Yeah. This quote here.
It's going to be like that for a while, to be fair.
Well, I think this quote here.
Also, the Easy Times kit.
Yeah.
That's for sale.
Yep. And then new. Pretty new.
So much fucking stainless steel for sale. Why would you buy it from China right now?
Yep. You could use it to make. Hey, wait. Let me read this quote. This is
make kombucha.
There's only so many levers you can pull and still sleep at night. He says, admitting they're grateful. They put off lofty plans for expansion. I wouldn't want to be in a position where we've got mountains of debt or obligations to our staff, which is another reason I'm not upset or sad to be moving on. We've got great staff who are completely understanding the situation. I think that's fucking great for them, but can you imagine the amount of companies that do have, in their words, mountains of debt and obligations to staff and investors and stuck in that same situation?
Oh, yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, I think they probably self-funded. That's not that they haven't taken a loss. I bet you $10 they've taken a loss big time.
Oh, yeah.
But at least...
Can you afford that? I can't. That's half a schooner. That's a Brewdog size schooner of pack ale.
It's when you go to the fucking regatta. Jesus. Yeah. So I think they're probably self-funded and have gotten to the point where it's like, yeah, we've got a full pin. We've thrown enough money at this. Hasn't worked.
Yeah.
Time to pack it in.
Yes. Well, I mean, we had a 1 week off talking about breweries closing down, and now we're back.
Back on the game. On the game.
That one. And then there's this Endeavour beer update. So
that's further losses.
I think all this stuff with Endeavour happened before we started the podcast. This has been going on for quite a long time. But
they've crowdfunded as well. How much did they crowdfund? 2 million? No,
they didn't even get. They were the first to start a crowdfunding. No, it was small. It was like 400,000 or something, I think.
Yeah, right.
They were the first to start one, and
a loss of $176,000 in 2022.
So this is old information. Like this is FY 2022, which is over a year ago now. But it's interesting these guys are still around, because you remember at the time, like all the founders left and this thing was obviously in trouble. I mean, according to Bruce.
Yeah, here we go. Cash. Well, you can have a loss, but let's have a look at it. Cash depleted. It received $5 million from the partial sale of its IP.
Yeah. Remember Endeavour?
Yeah. Oh, so they settled with... Oh, so they got a $5 million cash injection from EDG.
$5 million.
And it's just pretty much gone down the fucking gurgler.
Yeah.
So 1.3 million, 376 and 176. So that'd be out of cash.
What about this? Wait, you read the rest of it before I continue, because this is full of interesting shit, this article.
Led to a management split. One of the group of shareholders, including co-founder Dennis, called for the company to wound up with the cash remaining from the settlement returned to shareholders given the loss of the trademarks. Yeah. What they've been seeing being the lack of future opportunities for the business. Fair enough. I know Dan Hastings.
What's he like? Because this sounds fucking sensible to me based on... He's a founder of the company?
Yeah. Fucking off, man. I met him when he was contract brewing at Southern Bay and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And, if you don't, you're a gypsy brewing company with a little fucking tap room in the Rocks in Sydney, right? You just got, and you're not making any money, because you never make any money when you're contract brewing. You just got a $5 million fucking payout.
Yep.
Pack it up.
100%.
Go home.
And he's a founder of the business, so he probably knows
go take a holiday. Give the money to the fucking shareholders and say, yep, here we go. We're going to wind it up. That's it. He's smart.
Yeah. They didn't do that, though.
Because the other option, what else would you do with the $5 million? Okay, so you go build a brewery and then you're back on the fucking grind.
Well, do you want me to tell you what happens? I know what happens.
What?
What happens is the founder is, told he's being a naysayer. He doesn't believe in it anymore. So he's cast to the side. Mm-hmm. And people come in with the only incentive to keep the business going. And investors in the business and staff in the business have the only incentive they have is to keep the business going. So they will keep this thing going for as long as they can. Why wouldn't they? That's how they're incentivized. And that's why I think it's like take the founder out of the business and priorities change, because he probably had a good handle on who originally invested, how they should be looked after, how the investors should have been supported.
Yeah.
And once he's out, keep this fucking thing going for as long as possible. And I know this is like old information, but
Sorry, so you said who does it
yeah.
benefit? Who does it benefit?
I'm saying there's no incentive for new people who come in to wind the business up. Zero.
No.
Because the new people are either they don't have anything on the line. They don't have any directors' guarantees, probably like bank guarantees. They are not founders, so they probably don't have
the rose-colored glasses are on.
The people who invested and started the thing.
Yeah.
Their only incentive is to keep it going so they keep getting paid. And I'm not talking about this specific business. I'm just saying in business generally.
Of course.
If you get rid of the founders.
Yes.
And then I'm just reading this Brews News article, and I know, I'm not saying it's accurate or I don't know anything about it, but it reads to me like this business, the brand completely disappeared. They become an irrelevant brand.
Yes.
They lost their biggest customer, and then they're continuing to trade because the new staff and investors, or directors
just come in with not much idea about the liquor industry or the brewing industry or all sorts of stuff. Get it?
And then the Breakers. So they're releasing a beer called Breakers. Good beer for good people. Like, could you think of a more cliche fucking tagline for a beer company than good beer for good people?
What does that say on your schooner glass? Good
beer for good people.
Does it? Probably.
It says 250 mil.
I think that's Brewdog's slogan, isn't it?
It says it's everyone's slogan. It's your world. Pay attention, Hunter S. Thompson. Was that the guy who used to get cracked out of his mind and write shit?
Fuck yeah. Have you seen the movie?
No, I want to.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
No, I have to.
Do you take drugs?
No, never. We've talked about this, never.
Yeah.
Do I need to take to watch the movie?
Get really drunk then.
And watch the movie?
Yeah.
Then you just forget it. Like if you drink a lot and watch a movie, you're just bored and you forget what fucking happened.
Can't watch that movie sober.
Well, is Nick Cage in it?
No, that's Leaving Las Vegas, you dickhead.
What about Kurt Russell?
No.
Is Kurt Russell?
No, let's you fucking idiot. It's fucking Leaving Las Vegas.
I'm thinking of Escape from LA. Wait, is Guy Pearce in it?
It's Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro.
Guy Pearce in it?
No.
I'm thinking of LA Confidential.
Tobey Maguire's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Johnny Depp, Benicio del Toro, who's just fucking classic, doing some good shit lately. Tobey Maguire. It's really fucking good movie. I haven't watched it in ages. I think I'm going to download it because it's pretty. Yeah, this is Hunter S. Thompson, man. Do you know much about him?
I know I've seen a picture of his daily routine.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just he just writes and does drugs.
Well, he did,
and gets in stupid adventures. You know.
Nothing to do with
he it's nothing to do with Nicolas Cage, no. He would I think the story is about him going to Vegas to write about a motor race or something like that, and just getting there and just getting completely cooked and had a briefcase full of drugs.
Wow. What was he
all of the drugs?
What is he working with? Just the
What do you mean? What drugs is he working with?
Yeah. What are we getting into back then?
All of them.
Okay. Right. He's like having a joint.
I think there's a classic.
There's a classic about drugs, Hendo, so you have to educate.
No. There's a classic fucking quote from it about how we can't show the fucking trailer because we'll get fucking bloody thingoed for it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was just so good. So good. Yeah.
You sure I can't just watch it like sober and I'll still enjoy it?
Oh, you can try.
I'll try. All right. Well, give it a go.
At least fucking punch a cone or something, you know?
I don't see. I've done it once or twice. It doesn't agree with me. It's weird. It makes me paranoid. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
right.
So back to Endeavour.
Yeah.
Breakers. Do you remember Breakers from the 2000s? Remember Breakers, the soap opera? It's like a home and away competitor. It was great.
No.
You don't remember Breakers? That was sick.
No.
You're missing out. You gotta watch that shit.
I'm just trying to get some drug collection. Here we go. Here's the drug collection.
Okay, yeah.
Here we go. Here's the quote. Here's the quote.
Can you share your screen or?
No, don't need to.
Okay.
We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5
What's
sheets
grass?
of high power marijuana.
Okay, what's mescaline?
It's like a fungus that gets you fucking it trip like acid and shit.
It's like a mushroom?
Magic mushrooms, yes.
Okay.
5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, and a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, laughers, screamers, also a quarter tequila, a quarter rum, a case of beer, a pint of raw ether, and 2 dozen animals.
Wait, this is what they brought to the adventure, or
Yeah.
this is what they consumed?
That's what they brought to the adventure and probably
Okay.
and definitely consumed on the first day.
All of it. Okay. All right. Well,
can you imagine like doing that cocktail of drugs and how you?
Well, no, I couldn't because I don't fucking.
Because you don't do drugs. Right. You know, perhaps at some point in my life, I may have experimented with most of those things, on separate occasions. But he was doing all of them once. No, that's a recipe for disaster.
Okay, but he was good
even
at
doing
his job.
Even doing one of those on their own is a fucking recipe for disaster. So.
I'll take the tequila. I'll be fine with that.
A quarter rum and a case of beer.
Yeah. Well,
what about the pint of raw ether?
So this guy was good at his job, right? He must have been.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd never heard of him.
Fuck yeah.
This is not fucking pharmaceutical advice. Jesus Christ.
It's all not right. Dr. Hunter S. Thompson.
Fucking hell. Have you got his daily routine up there? Bring that up.
I've seen it though. It's pretty
fucking hell. All right, Brewcon, Hendo.
All right.
What's happening?
The program is out.
The program is out.
And all I really want out of fucking Brewcon, right? My needs are really simple, Dan. Really fucking simple. I just want a fucking PDF.
It's very hard to navigate to some.
Just want a PDF.
Extremely hard.
Get a PDF. Oh, download. Here we go. Downloading PDF. Oh.
I want to know how to get tickets. It's impossible to work out how to. Where am I now?
Go to brewcon.com.
No, I know I'm here. I'm fucking right here. Wait. Oh, God. Here we go. Photo. All right.
I've got a PDF now. I just don't like those.
Full screen, that's why.
I don't get the whole make the fancy flippy pagey fucking thing.
It's so stupid. Everyone's looking at their phone. You can't even read it. It's like,
exactly. You can't read it on your phone. Just give me a PDF.
And something you can share. It's like you click this.
Yeah.
Like, I want to talk about it. You can't even share it. It's weird.
Give me a web page. I'll have a web page.
Yeah.
That I can link to.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And you can't even buy tickets on this page. Like there's this whole page dedicated to Brewcon.
Really?
You can't buy tickets.
It's next fucking month.
Where the fuck is the ticket? How do you buy a ticket?
Come on. No way.
Right. That aside.
You can't buy a ticket.
Well, no, you can if you can figure out how to navigate the internet like in a really complex way. But like you're on this page here of the program, right? How do you buy a ticket from that page? You can't even visit the partners. It's just this weird bookie thing.
Givers conference tickets.
Well, you're on a different fucking page than I'm on.
Go to iba.org.au, mate.
I'm on the IBA page.
Yeah, then go to events and Brewcon.
Okay, so
and then click tickets. So you got to click 5 fucking things. Of course, yeah.
Dude, there's an event next week. Why isn't this the first thing on the page? You click right there.
I know.
Anyway, I'm not buying a ticket, so it's not relevant for me, but I'm just saying.
Oh, come along, man. It'll be
Dude,
fun.
have you seen the price?
It's $592, and that's just a conference. Well, just go to... No, but that's not all of the events. You got the
And I'm not a member.
welcome
I'm not a
event.
member anymore, so I have to pay like $800.
No, I know. That's fine. Why don't
That's
you go
not
to the
fine.
Indies then? Go to the
That's a
Indies.
week of rent.
Go to the Indies. It's $120 for you. Wednesday night.
Oh, Indies would be good. Yeah.
How about I buy you a ticket?
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll buy you a ticket.
All right.
It's at the island.
Oh, really?
I don't even know what that is. What is it?
Just a dodgy Gold Coast location.
Is it a boat?
I think it's just it's in surfers.
I'm looking it up. Gold Coast, the island Gold Coast.
I think it's like a rooftop. It's just like one of those cheesy surfers venues.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's got a pool.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's the middle of July, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking cold and shit. Oh, looks
So
nice.
are you paying 700, 800, 600? Are you a member of the Indies? How does it work when you're a consultant?
I've paid way more money for that. I've got to stand at the trade show, mate.
Oh, God. Wow. Okay. So how are you feeling about it?
I'm looking forward to it. I
You
think
get
it's
your own
going to be
stand.
good. Yeah, for Smart Sensory.
Wow. With PK.
Well, we got we got a 6 meter by 3 meter, so it's going to be beer 30 and Smart Sensory. We've got a stand there. So if you are an industry person and you would like to come and actually do some actual beer sensory and learn how to do some beer sensory, myself or Bryony will teach you sensory on the spot, show you how easy it is, and come and join us in the Smart Sensory ecosystem, where we
I like that.
train people to start, run, and grow their sensory program in their brewery. Flavor standards, an app, and training and coaching and community of like-minded people.
Nice. Well, that sounds good. So you're actually getting a little bit of value from walking around the booths as opposed to just getting sold shit, I suppose. Because you're learning something.
I am the booth.
No, I'm saying for people coming to your booth, they're learning something.
Absolutely. Yeah, come and learn some sensory. It's not as hard as you think, and the benefit of having a sensory program in your brewery is you need to think about sensory in your brewery just like you think about your density meter or your pH meter. It's how you measure your beer, and you can do that analytically and work out if your beer is good or not, and do it without the emotion. Yeah. Objectively instead of subjectively. And you have no idea how powerful it can become, because Kaiju been running it for a little over a year and that sort of thing. And they have people who are not brewers. They have all the staff who participate in the sensory program. And all of a sudden, just because they're smelling and tasting their beer on a daily basis and they can articulate it, their beer's getting better. Their beer's getting better. They did really well at the ARBAs. Because they're having meaningful, objective conversations, not smelling a beer and go, oh, there's something wrong with that. When you say there's something wrong with that, you're not analyzing the beer and you're not solving the problem that is with the beer. You're just making a broad, generalized, emotional statement.
You need to be like, what are you smelling that you shouldn't be smelling? Or just what are you smelling?
The right thing you need to say is this beer true to brand? Most brewers don't have a worded description of what their beer is supposed to look like, smell like, taste like, and feel like. You have to have that. You can, if you define metrics, if you're a professional brewer and you are defining your metrics in terms of ABV, IBU, color, haze, pH, finishing gravity, all that sort of stuff. They're just numbers. You can give me a beer and you can give me those numbers and I can make you a beer that fits all of those numbers from an analytical perspective, but doesn't look or smell or taste the same as that.
I want my beer to feel like
Hunter
Thompson's trip to Vegas. Is that
his briefcase full of drugs? Just want
to. Dude. Right. I've actually still got some of that beer left. Well, whatever. Sorry, I resumed recording. I just paused because I had to go to the toilet, but
yeah,
it's all good. Just in case people listening, they're hearing this. I liked your pitch, but are you nervous at like no one turning up to this thing?
To Brewcon?
Yeah.
I think that's I think well, the trade show sold out and then they expanded it because there hasn't been a Brewcon in 4 years.
Yeah.
No one can afford no brewery can afford to go.
That's what I mean. I mean, $600 as a ticket, but that's like if you're local, but like traveling interstate, most
and the
breweries
apartment, the accommodation, all sort of stuff. I'm having a Guinness. Have a Guinness.
Guinness.
Yeah, got a Guinness.
Oh shit. Oh, look at that thing.
Like $22 for a 6-pack of 500ml cans.
Fuck
Cheaper than Hollandia.
Let me whoops. Screenshot. I did. That's all right. I'll do it again. I gotta do it again. Nice. I get the tongue out. Okay.
Stick it on my fucking Tinder profile or some shit.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Like I haven't had a Guinness in a long time.
Yeah, watch this.
Show me
Here
your technique.
we go. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. You don't have to do that with a Guinness, do you?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
Yeah, I tipped the can upside down. I've spilled beer all over my fucking keyboard.
Oh my God, this is a risky fucking move right here.
That's how you get the widget going. Look at it. It's just like out of a fucking tap.
Oh, okay.
Look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at it.
Yep, got it. A lot of photos. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful fucking pour.
So good. That you did good. I was very skeptical about your ability to pull that off.
Yeah, except I need to get a cloth.
Oh God. All right, we should talk about Hendo pulling it off and getting a cloth way more often than we do. Put my microphone down. Oh, there he is. Okay, all right, clean that up, Hendo.
It's fucking great. Oh, tissues everywhere. Look at this. Still going. Have to wait.
Wow,
be patient.
look at that.
Right. So you know what's inside a Guinness can, don't you?
That little fucking ball thing.
It's called a widget.
Widget, yeah.
And so basically it's a ball with a couple of little tangential holes in it that are small and it gets pressurized with the rest of the can. And then when you crack the can, it releases the head pressure and the nitrogen inside the widget releases slower and it spins and it nitrogenates the beer.
But doesn't that mean you don't need to do the vertical thing?
No, absolutely you need to do the vertical thing.
Oh, okay.
Because you need to tip it vertical so that the widget spins and the gas that comes out of the widget goes into the top of the can as it's upside down.
Oh, yeah.
And pushes the beer out.
And then it's,
yes.
Wait. Okay. Yeah.
So that's kind of how it
little
works.
Review there.
Oh, no, it's not ready yet.
Show us. Must be ready. Just look.
Still not ready. So you can see it at the top. It's not fucking ready.
I need God, mate. It's fucking ready.
Mate, patience.
It's flat beer. It's always ready.
Don't you have any fucking Irish, just respect Irish culture.
Dude, look at me. I've basically got red hair. I'm 0.25% Irish.
I used to be married into an Irish family. If I fucking touched that beer now, I'd be cooked. Be in a lot of trouble.
What do you mean?
Okay, it's ready.
They're pretty serious about that. Okay. I mean, it was exactly the same. How flat is that beer you're drinking right now?
Yeah, it's pretty flat, but shut up. Okay. And it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make a beer that good.
That's true. It's a good beer.
It's made in Australia, though. Brewed in Australia, I think.
Brewed at Yatla, isn't it?
Yatla. Oh, made in Ireland by Guinness.
Really? Maybe the cake.
No, it's not Lion. It's Lion Brewer. So this is imported.
Oh.
I don't know. I think, it's interesting. I thought they brewed it here. They sent over like the concentrate and mixed it with barley malt and shit. Anyway.
Well, since we're talking about Lion.
Yep.
Lion have taken full ownership of 4 Pillars, and I put this in the docket here.
Mate, this is not beer.
It's not beer. Should I not?
It's not Boston. It's not Boston, the distiller.
That's fair. It's fair. It's not unemployed person in the distiller. That's true.
I don't know. I actually have no idea how well spirits are doing at the moment. Beer's doing shit, as we know. No, but how well is spirits doing?
Well, I think
if you're lying, I suppose it must be doing all right because you.
No, I think it's very similar because you have the craft local sort of distillers who are up and coming.
Yeah, well, you're closing all your fucking breweries, but you're buying fucking distilleries. That makes no sense.
Yeah, but then the tap room is kind of carrying them, and then you got the bigger ones like 4 Pillars who are celebrating this sale, who got in early, did an amazing job. You know, they built a big brand and created
Build it and flip it.
products. And now celebrating this big sale for Lion as the next step of their journey.
Yeah.
I've seen like zero pushback on this. And like, I don't want to say anything bad about this because I know these guys are legends. I met one of these guys once.
As in we've not heard any people getting cranky.
Well, I just think it's everyone's celebrating it. It's like, and it was like this article on
There's no, you're saying there's another, you fucking sold out. Fuck you.
The shout is what will change as Lion takes full ownership of 4 pillars. And the entire article is all this shit about the next step of the business. What will change is the industry will be fucking decimated like the beer industry was and like it will continue to be because they'll fuck it up. And they'll pour billions of dollars of marketing into it. And then everyone else won't be able to fucking have a business. That's what's going to change.
I do like the Negroni gin.
Dude, that Shiraz one they've got is fucking...
it's fucking amazing.
Very good.
In a Negroni. Oh, my God. They'll probably change the recipe. If I take the beer analogy, the beer point of view, when a brewery sells out, a distillery sells out, the recipes will change now. It won't be as good.
I know it's an unpopular opinion, Hendo. Everyone's fucking cheering this on, and fucking believe me, if you start a business and have the ability to sell it to a bigger company and make a lot of money, I'm fucking all for that.
Good on you.
Good on you, 100%. But as a consumer, it's going to be a massive hit to the independent distilling industry. In my non-distilling advice opinion.
But the good thing about distillers, right, is that I think I saw a YouTube video of the Grandad Jack's guys, and they said that they are doing well because distilling is a business where you produce a product that's shelf stable, right? So their export opportunities are massive, and they're doing really well with export.
Luke's one of my best mates. I know him.
Yeah, ask him.
Well. No, I know his business very well. I think they're doing well. They're fucking very good at what they do. Their brand is amazing.
And have a good fucking look.
Those dudes work
what it takes. They work hard, but they're selling lots of piss, and lots of it is fucking export, right?
A lot of it is
and the thing is, right, is when you export alcohol, there's no fucking excise.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done, which I think in hindsight will be smart, is like they never wholesale. No bottle shop wholesale at all.
No, why the fuck would you? Imagine selling spirits.
The contract is still for cash. They get paid. The contract is still, and the other people wholesale, and they don't do it. They have a really good tap room. They do everything fucking amazingly well. I've got no...
Yeah.
I think they will do fine, but could you imagine competing with...
Why the fuck would you go into the business of being a wholesaler as a small craft distillery, right? Because imagine going around to bars and bottle shops, right? You're going to sell single bottles. You're not going to sell cases.
Tough. Yeah.
Yeah, sell single fucking bottles. So maybe a box of 6 tops.
And who's going to buy it? Like you go into a bar and you see 1,000 bottles of shit. Like,
exactly. It moves so slow. Unless you're the back, whatever they call it, the default fucking spirit.
House pour, yeah.
House pour.
But you won't be because that's the cheapest one.
Yeah, exactly. So fucking hell. Nah,
tough game.
If you can export to a good distributor that knows your product, that's prepared to go and take that, and you're competitive on price, or you've got a unique point of difference, fucking oath distilling.
But don't you also think like that sucks? That sucks. Like,
why?
Do your absolute best job to be entrepreneurial, employ people locally, figure out distilling, have a good tap room locally. You have the drive and energy to start and grow your business. What do you have to do? You have to fucking go for meetings with Austrade and go on export missions to overseas to ship your fucking product from here to another country. It's fucking stupid.
Sounds like fun.
Not fun at all.
What, overseas trips?
Here, Hendo. What are you talking about?
It's too expensive. It doesn't have a point. Spirits don't have a point of difference when they're local.
The local thing is a point of difference.
I get it. But it makes it too expensive.
And not to talk about them, but all the other brands. You're making it here. It's fucking cool. They're
Yeah,
winning
but if you're
awards.
in a bar in New York City and someone says, "Oh, I've got this Australian gin," you go, "Oh my god, that's such a long way away," and the value's in that.
Oh, fuck that. That's stupid. That's like counter to
I know it's
every
stupid.
trend that's happening. It's counter to logic. It's only
Yes.
exists because we have extreme excise. That's the only reason that exists.
Yeah, of course. And also that spirits are a shelf stable product.
Yes.
They can go in a bottle and sit in a bottle for years and they travel well.
Right, but you wouldn't even consider selling something like this. Australia's a big enough market for like a distillery that has a tiny little local footprint to even consider selling to another country is insane. You would only do that if the conditions locally were just impossible.
Don't have to sell a lot.
I'm just saying.
You don't have to sell a lot overseas. If someone's prepared to buy it, you can't make a lot, and they're prepared to pay. Fucking oath.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's stupid and makes no sense.
But here we are.
Here we are. All right, let's do some Hendo Reacts.
Oh, what about a
with audio?
When you go and talk to Luke from Grandad Jack, see if he'll do a fucking Grodzitsky spirit.
I'm catching up with him next week. What do you need to know?
Yeah, good. Well, fucking tell him.
Grodzitsky spirit.
Yeah, we'll make a big 10% Grodzitsky and he goes and distills it.
Into what?
Grodzis spirit.
Well, I suppose you'd eventually turn into a whiskey, like a.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Peated, yeah.
If you have Isla whiskey, it's peated malt. It's malted and fermented, and that smoke character carries over into the finished beer. Why can't you do that with Grodzitsky?
Oh, you could 100% do it. It would take a long fucking time, though.
Yeah.
How much time you got, Hendo?
I got time. What do we got here?
Right,
Hendo Reacts.
You got audio?
Link number 1.
Remember to share audio?
For fuck's sake.
Fuck, Jesus. How many times am I going to do this? Seriously.
Thanks for reminding me, by the way.
I did remind you before you fucking did it. You still forgot. Right, Hendo Reacts.
Here we go. Are we going to get copyright struck again?
Maybe.
It's a calculator. 7 times 12 is 84.
What episode are we up to?
Are we on 84?
84.
Oh, yes. Why is it that Dump Trailers is appearing as a fucking...
I don't know. That's your history. Just delete that. Just delete
it's not mine. I don't need Dump Trailer. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right, so just don't skip over that. We're in a...
Okay, we're at episode 84.
Huh?
We're at episode 84. This is fucking sick.
It's a multiple of 12. Okay, thank you.
It is a multiple of 12, and I'm pretty hyped about that. What happens if that exponential? Yeah, no, it's not going to work.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Link number 2. Lots of TikTok. Here we fucking go.
Yep, Chinese spyware.
Let me ask you one question, Mr. Powers. What is that blouse?
Oh, can you hear that?
Yep.
It's not a blouse.
No, it's not coming through. Oh, could you hear that?
Yeah. Go on.
I couldn't hear it. Here we go.
Let me ask you one question, Mr. Powers. What is that blouse you're wearing? It's not a blouse. It's a muscle shirt. It's a muscle shirt? There are muscles, and they're complemented by that gorgeous set of tits you got. Oh, my God. Oh, I like your muscle shirt.
Okay.
Is that Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
What movie was that?
Eastbound and Down. I don't really know my fucking. I don't know. What's was it? I don't know. I don't know my Will Ferrell that well, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm looking at the comments here.
But
that was funny.
Talladega Nights, is he in that? I don't know.
Yeah, he's in Talladega Nights, but that's not Talladega Nights.
No, bring it up.
I don't know what movie it is.
Anyway,
Eastbound and Down? Is it Eastbound and Down?
The point is that's a muscle shirt.
Okay. Now we know.
I saw him wearing it, so I'm right. Is my summary?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Let's have a look at the next link.
You might not be a member of this group. Oh,
no, not that fucking group.
Okay, I put a backup link in there.
There's a backup link. Good on you. Good on you.
Yep. Check that out.
Oh, the super schooner glass with the four
Like that?
the 4/4 of a schooner glass that you can carry 4 beers at once.
Mm.
All right, we need to talk about this.
Go on.
Can you not carry 4 pints of piss through the pub?
Definitely not.
3?
3, definitely. 3 easy.
3 I can do.
3, not 4.
4's a challenge. There are people who can do it. I am not one of them. You're not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
But I don't think the world needs this.
Okay. But
could you imagine drinking out of that? Yeah, I know. Look how fake that foam looks.
Wait, what are you looking at?
The head of that beer looks fucking fake. It's like this. It's like,
fluffy.
oh, would you like some beer with your Tetra Hop?
Things have been sitting there for a while. Yeah, so you're not down for this? Okay. All
right, here's the go, mate. Let me put this fucking little nugget to you, right? Which side of that glass are you going to drink out of? The curved side,
the curve.
or one of the straight
easy.
sides?
Curve, easy, no question.
What about the wedge side, the 90-degree wedge side?
I'm not touching that. I'll break a tooth or something.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Well, it depends what the bottom of the glass is. If the bottom, see, if you look at if the bottom of the glass is curved, where you hold it, and the part you drink from is curved, it's all good. It's all gravy.
Do you know what a really good way of carrying 4 beers is?
Order 2 and then order another 2 later.
No. Carrying 4 beers in one go. You know when you go to the footy at the Gabba or Lang Park and everything, and they have those
tray.
You get the 4 things, and you got the tray, and it hangs on your finger.
Oh yeah.
Right, so you don't carry it because you're going to spill it, but you hook it on your finger, and it's just an automatic gimbal.
Is that recyclable?
A beer gimbal. That's not what I'm talking about here. The fact you don't spill any beer while you're carrying 4 of them at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a fucking amazing invention. Also, the fact that the glasses fill from the bottom. That is an amazing invention as well. Have you not seen that?
No, I have. Yeah, no, that is cool.
Mm.
And also, if you are at the cricket and you leave your fucking crease before they call over, you're fucking out, you idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
You know that.
No, I messaged my English mate today and asked for his opinion. He's like, it's out. It's fine. Let's move on. So
yeah.
We can move
on. Have a look at the next one. Oh, it's a reel from Facebook. Here we go.
Yep. Look at this shit. Sound on.
Okay, so I've managed to take control
of the
speaker here at
Seminyan. Brunei and that sort of thing, and Dubai, and Brunei's the fucking milk runner. Shit.
The boss of the Brewers. Okay, so I've managed to take
we're being broadcast in another fucking country.
And here we are, like in the world's most populous fucking Muslim country, and here's old Hendo going, it's a fucking milk runner, it's a fucking dry airline.
Oh shit. Well, I don't know if anyone was listening. There's definitely not a lot of
people. No one gives a shit except for Paul. It's so funny. I wonder if he got his hair braided.
If we have to do a proper official
Paul, get your fucking hair braided. If you're going to be sitting on the beach in Seminyak, you need to get your hair braided. You get your hair braided, I'll get my hair braided.
This year?
What's that?
He would win, I think. He's already I mean, he basically won last year. He's going to win this year.
What did he win?
Listener of the year. 12 of the year.
You mean 12 of the year?
12 of the year, yeah. With this effort.
Fuck yeah.
That's
great. And you know what's really good when you go to Seminyak? There's no smoky fucking seafood fires and shit like that.
I like one thing about what I'm looking at right now, because this has been repeating for about fucking 10 minutes.
Yes, there's somebody pointing at the speaker.
No.
What?
It looks shit. It looks like fucking Redcliffe with a bit of fucking sand from South Brisbane. What the fuck is that's like Bali?
Absolutely. That's Seminyak.
Fuck Seminyak.
Have you been to Bali?
No. And I don't want to after seeing this.
Yeah. But it's cheap.
Okay.
You know,
looks like a shithole.
It's okay. I went there once.
I went to Phuket once, and that was a fucking shithole, and it looks very similar.
Yeah.
It's bad weather, though.
Oh, look, it's winter. It's just fucking still in the sun. It's equatorial grey skies and shit.
Yeah, it doesn't help, does it? Okay.
But, it's cheap and the food's good and the piss is cheap and go get rid of Scooter.
But you can't even do that anymore. And you can't have sex in Bali anymore, I don't think.
Only certain types of sex. I believe sounding is banned.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. This is fucking this is going off the rails. Let's get to the questions. This will be a lot less inappropriate than whatever's coming out of your mouth.
Send it.
All right. 12 questions. You ready?
Yeah, I think
Adam
so.
Shell, top contributor.
Which one?
I don't know. Not that one, the other one. Question column. Is anyone else looking forward to Mick's book release next month? The Beer Drinkers Toolkit. I got a sneaky peek today while I interviewed him for our podcast, and it looks really good.
Mick Wurst.
I don't know. It sounds good. Fucking, what's this?
Sorry, what was the name of the book?
Doesn't say.
Okay. Mick's been doing a lot of prolific writing lately.
Who's Mick? Is he one of the 12?
No, maybe.
Fuck Mick then.
He writes for Crafty.
Okay. Well,
and
be one of the 12, Mick. What the hell?
What's that?
Be one of the 12 then.
Absolutely.
Facebook.com/groups/Boss and the Brewer.
Absolutely. Come and join us. Come and join the conversation.
The Beer Drinkers Toolkit.
It sounds great.
No, like apostrophe in the Beer Drinkers. That should have apostrophe in there, shouldn't it?
Beer Drinkers Toolkit.
If it's a personal guide, it should be before the S or after the S. If it's like for everyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
Ready for the next question?
I am.
Mick, join the 12. That's the answer.
Yep, please.
Lee McAllister Smiley, this guy.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Wondering about the complete lack of lexicon lately.
Well, we had a post.
We did have a post. Fucking let me find it. That was amazing.
It was an 8-year-old fucking can of lexicon.
Yeah. Here we go. Bevan Howell.
Yep.
Was looking for some paint in my shed and found that I painted my internal walls back
Lexicon
in
half.
2013. Boss and the Brewer choice of paint, Lexicon half.
Oh, here I can see on my Facebook. It's Schooniversity. That's Mick. Schooniversity. Oh, I wonder which size Schooniversity he is.
Ask him. I'm going to reply to that comment with this thread that Lee has obviously not been paying attention to.
Mm-hmm. Needs to get his shit together. Absolutely needs to get his shit together.
Ready? Question number 3.
Yep, go.
Beer communities merging into threads, and will that change the social look and engagement of beer? Does he mean Threads, the new Instagram platform?
Oh, yeah, the Twitter competition thing.
Yeah. I tried to get it. It's not on the store. Saw Zuckerberg's Facebook, and it's not on there.
I think it's great.
Have you got it?
No.
Why do you think it's great?
Well, because Twitter's just a fucking dumpster fire.
You think? Oh, wait, is it? Oh, wait, it's here. I checked like an hour ago. There it is. That's it.
What is it?
Threads. It's there.
Where? I'm getting my username.
On the App Store. Dude, do you think Zuckerberg will do a better job with that than fucking Twitter? Zero chance. Wow. I checked like an hour ago and it wasn't here.
It's just launched.
So I think you log in with your Instagram and then you just like talk in words and shit. It's taking
threads from Instagram.
That's it. That's it.
What we got here? Early access, Threads Android. Are you sure that's it?
Did you? No.
Not affiliated with Threads.
Probably not
Instagram.
On Android. Yeah, see, Android lame ass shit. You don't get anything until like an hour
Shut up.
later because you suck. This one, dude, this black one with this squiggly thing. That's it.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. So what is it?
It's basically like it looks like Twitter, but you log in with Instagram and all your friends and everyone on there. And you just communicate in words.
So it's not Instagram.
I see. I'm not that excited about this, dude. I'm all about TikTok. It's so good. Fuck Meta. Fuck Twitter. Fuck all of them. TikTok. Chinese spyware. That's where it's at. Do you follow my cooking account or no?
Not on TikTok.
Cook with Darren on TikTok? No.
How many views you got now?
Funny you should ask. I'll bring that right up. How many followers or views?
Both.
Followers? 5,782.
Okay.
Views? Almost zero on every single video except for this one that has 1.2 million.
That's what TikTok does, though. It's fucking shit. It just like all it does is the algorithm fucking spams your first video out. So you get the warm and fuzzies like, oh, people are watching my shit. I'll just make more shit.
It's the best.
And then you get nothing afterwards.
No, we got 12,000 on one of them, but
it's not a million.
Not at 1.2 million.
No.
Fucking still sounding it though. It's so good.
No, it's dumb.
TikTok is awesome. No. Oh, here we go. We're on. We're fucking.
You know what it is?
I'll share my screen.
It's the fucking poker machine of social media.
Host disabled participant screen sharing.
It is a poker machine of social media. You've hit the fucking button. You've got the win, and you're going, yeah, my next win's coming up.
Allow me to share screen.
I'll post more shit. Here we fucking go. Yeah. You're hooked on fucking pokies. That's
allow me to share screen. I'm going to do threads right now.
I can let you share screen. Okay, sorry. Way you go. I was just like going.
Fucking hell. Where's my phone? iPhone. Here we go. There we go. Can you see it?
Am I looking at your phone?
Can't see shit.
I can't see shit. It says Jan Norris has started screen sharing. Good on you, mate.
Can't see it?
No.
Follow all. Wow. Follow all, yeah.
Share your whole screen, not just the app.
No, I tried to. No, it's on my actual phone. It says loading. It's too slow.
It's not working.
It's slow.
This sucks. I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm completely bored. Fuck this. Okay, I'm out. Oh, it's like Twitter. Ooh. Interesting. All right. I know nothing about anything, but I think it's going to fail. When was the last time? How do I even exit this?
Stop screen sharing.
Okay.
There you go.
When was the last time Facebook made anything that people wanted, and then not something they bought, but something they made? Last time.
They haven't made anything. They've always acquired shit.
Like literally nothing. All right.
That's amazing. 5 million users in the first fucking 12 hours, first few hours.
That's like zero. Facebook has like 3 billion users. That's nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Half the planet.
Pretty much. All right. Tim Howard. Question. Did either of you shed a tear when Perez had his fastest lap pinched by Max's soft tyre change?
Oh, that's a great question. I really enjoyed the Austrian Grand Prix.
I didn't watch it. I'll confess.
I think you should watch it. The quali was excellent. The sprint was okay. The race was really good.
The whole weekend confused the fuck out of me to the point where I was like, I'm just not even watching. It's way too confusing.
Why? Because everything's shifted today. You fucking weirdo.
No, there's a fucking quali, there's a sprint, there's a quali.
And the sprint quali.
Yeah, how many things? Fuck off.
Just fucking pay attention.
It's
one.
I'm
technical.
I'm not that busy, but don't make it work so hard.
The race was excellent. So many track limits violations. Everyone got a 5-second penalty. It was fucking great. And then at the end, Verstappen was 24 seconds up, and it was 20 seconds to do a pit stop. And he goes, and the Red Bull strategy guy was people were saying, nah, let's not do the tire change for
up on who? Up on Perez.
Who was second? It was Hamilton. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't Paris.
It was Leclerc, I think, was second. And so it was like 20 seconds to change pit and change tires. 24 seconds he was ahead. And he was like, if we fuck up this pit stop, we are going to be in a bit of strife. And that was the team management was saying no. And Verstappen's going, come on, let's do it. So they literally did it on the last lap. And so basically pulled in, pitted, soft tires.
Just the fastest
last lap he got fastest lap. So he basically got the clean sweep. So he's like fastest quali, won the sprint qualifying, won the race, fastest lap.
Jesus, that's insane.
And so Formula One's really good to watch, except for Red Bull at the moment, because it's just I ignore them.
Every year it's the same thing. Remember how Formula One was so shit to watch because Mercedes won every single win?
Exactly, yeah. So
you know what happened before Mercedes were winning every single race every fucking week?
It was McLaren.
It was Red Bull winning every fucking race every fucking week.
Yeah, and then McLaren.
That's it. That's F1.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
And so that's the thing about F1 is that you can always ignore the first place team, and the rest of it's really good to watch.
I just love that Lewis is complaining about how competitive the Red Bulls are and they're too fast. It's like, dude, you built your entire career. You're apparently the best of all time because you won 7 titles. No. You just had the best car and shit teammates for 7 years.
Yeah.
Max at least is the best driver on the grid and he deserves every fucking thing he gets.
Yes.
What do you think about this new Brad Pitt F1 movie? They're filming it this weekend in Silverstone.
Really?
Yeah.
They're filming the movie at the same time as the actual race?
Yes, like he's got his own like position in the pits with like Brad Pitt on the fucking thing.
Brad Pitt in the pits.
Sunny Racer or whatever.
Brad Pitt in the pits. Say it.
Yeah, okay. So Brad Pitt is in the pits. Yeah.
I started. Fuck off.
What's going to happen if you say box to Brad Pitt? I mean, fucking Jesus. Who knows what kind of damage could be done? All right. Hopefully no one's listening to this. I know. All right. That's happening this weekend, Hendo. Tune in. It's called Apex. That's the movie. Did you watch the Chris Hemsworth F1 movie? Rush?
No.
Rush about Niki Lauda and the
Oh yes, I watched that. That was excellent. Yeah. And James Hunt. James Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was excellent.
Yeah. So this is going to be like it'll be a modern version of that. I'm keen. Let's go. That's it, mate. No more news. Right. No more F1.
No more 12 questions.
No more 12 questions. No more box. No more drugs.
I'm going to have another beer.
I'm probably not going to edit this tonight because it's been going for like, I actually don't ever edit these anyway.
Long form content.
What's your next beer going to be?
I don't know. I've got this Newstead 2 to the Valley. Might drink that.
Yeah. Nice. I've got this new routine where we fucking exercise every day and like try to be healthy during the week. And this is like the first time I have a beer on Thursday nights.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty good on weeknights and that sort of thing. But yeah, whatever. I'm good.
All right, dude. Let's wrap this up.
See you next week.
Cheers to the 12. Please spread the message everywhere, especially in Muslim countries. Is that the
join the Facebook group.
Yeah, join the Facebook group, definitely. Facebook.com.
See you next week.
Groups /.
You got it. Yeah, well done.
Cheers, legend.